Indeed. On site with ONSETTER. We's in space. That's okay. Just wanted to take this moment while we take this drive in. My drives get extra long. I mess about with the save editor. Takes a little bit longer to get there. It's nice to have some company on the way, you know. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. So, I have an agenda with tonight's stream. I want to find a rock creature. I've been talking about it in last previous streams. The elusive rock creature. Well, that's right. So for those who don't know, this rock creature is kinda hard to come by. It's a surprise when it happens. I know when it happened to me for the first time, I was like, what? What is going on? Rocks that have legs? When was that allowed? Why are my resources running away? So, thanks to Enra Silver, gave me the suggestion. I asked him, I was like, hey, I hit him up with some of my critters that I made, and I asked him, hey, what do you think? What do you suggest I try it next? And he said the rock creature, and I was like, wow. Yeah. Right? Don't you want that as a critter pet? Come on. So, I kind of shelved it. Not really like, I kind of went into a little bit, got distracted as I do, and jumped from different project to different project. Went to here, went to there, went to there. So I went to a bunch of different projects. Now I'm kind of refocusing. So I figure I might as well spend this stream looking for the elusive rock creature. Now, the thing I remember about it when I saw it was on my main save, and it was on one of my earlier main save, like main bases. I was so happy about it. I built it around one of those vaults, and yeah, so it was a Paradise Moon, right? So Paradise Moon is the paradise type. Well, just picture a moon, but it's the paradise on top of it. No water, so it's just land, but the land that's there is very, very blissful. So, ooh, I'm kind of potatoing. Behold, the rendering speed of ONSETTER. Quite mighty. Kinda, sorta. Oh, wait. I'm inside something. Oh, drat. I'm cursed. Cursed. Cursed! Ah, I got cursed. Okay, so couple of things. So we're on the second main save. So there's main save 1, main save 2. So main save 2, this one I have a kind of like C-class multi-tool. Because when we do this, all right, all right, all right. Don't kill me. I'm not dead. Don't bury me. I'm not dead. I'm scared to move. What's going on here? Wait, this is inside the building. Why is it the inside of my? Oh, okay. So let me just do a little. Oop, oop. Yeah. So the inside of my settlement is not rendering here, but I bet if I aim for over there, I might be able to leave. Oh, oh, was I close? Am I outside? I am free! That was strange. Okay, so here we go. Plan is, let me get out of first person. Yay! Okay, so plan is, I'm gonna make sure, okay, so we got the multi-tool. So this is like a C class. Alright. Nothing on it, nothing special about it. I'm going to use this to find the rock creature. So what I'm going to do is follow my instincts, and I'm going to find a paradise moon. That was the last place I saw it. Now when I started thinking about it, I started thinking about paradise moon is like the perfect conditions for a rock creature. You know, like it's like the rock became sentient with like the moon becoming a paradise moon. Like, how does a moon become a paradise thing? So that's probably how like the rock creatures evolve. So I think maybe they're exclusive to the paradise moon. So my idea is to kind of save some time and trying to like, you know, just burn rocks on one type of place. Like here, look, check this out. Perfect example. This rock right here is, I would say, like generally like the kind of size those things would sprout legs from, right? Let's try it. Just little shots. Don't kill it all in one shot. Okay, so nothing. But that's what the trial and error is like. And the thing is, I'm not 100% certain about these rocks. Like, even though they look about the general size, I don't think those are the type of rocks. So what I'm going to do is go with my gut instinct to save some time, and I am going to go to a paradise moon. This is a lush planet, so let's get up into space, little doggy. Okay, so come on, you can do it. Okay, so I want to look at the maps. I like the yellow orc cloud sectors. Okay, no, actually, hold on a second. This is what I need to do first. I might have one in the system. I don't. Okay. So what I could do is maybe look at some nearby systems. Maybe that one. That might save me a little bit of time if I can just take a quick look at my own list. I might be able to just kind of zip over somewhere. So let's think smart about this, because I know this is going to be a long journey to find this rock creature. So if I could take some shortcuts, I'm going to try it. We're looking for a paradise moon, not a paradise planet. That's a nice planet though, by the way. Here we go. Charred. No, we just looked at that. Okay. Now we're working on it. We're getting through them. Okay, so now we're probably in a better path. Okay, so we're going down the list here. Nope, 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 nope. All planets. We're looking for moons. 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 There. That might be it. This is actually a good... I'm going to go to this one. And I'll tell you why. Because it's like a paradise moon, even though that's like a barren, like a desert planet, barren, windswept planet. You can tell by like the things that are on it, like the cactus flesh, copper, pyrite, cobalt. That's more indicative to like one of those barren kind of biomes, right? Oh, wait. Forsaken. This is the kind of planet with like... This is a planet, but this is a moon. Right? Yeah. So you can tell it's a moon by the dots around the planet. That's the indicator. That's its symbol. I think... I don't know. It's airless, but doesn't it kind of... I don't know. This one, though, there's 6 fauna. I'm going to go to this one. This is similar enough to like a paradise moon that I think this has the same conditions to have one of those rock creatures. And it's desert, so you know it's got those rocks, you know. All right, let's go to this one. All right, so we are going here. Fuck you, I said it. All right. Scoot. That's a nice pick. All right. Alright, so this stream, my mission, trying to get that rock creature. Now, you can't get this rock creature unless you have certain mods. Oi, hoi, hoi, thank you for waving. I should salute back, that's rude. Do I have a salute? Where's my salute? Why do I not have a salute? Oh, that's as close as I get. Hey, how about that? Alright, here we go. So I think this is kind of close by, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we could still just zip anywhere. My freighter is kind of crazy with the whereverness. So I need to go probably this way. Ah, there it is. You're like, ONSETTER, how did you remember? Because Fukuyam, that's why. Let's go. Drewcifer, what's up, man? Yes. This is, I'm pretty excited. I was contemplating, you know, should I kind of just do it on my own, kind of depending on how long it'll take, but I kind of want to do it live also, you know, have it streaming. It's like I want you guys to be there with me when I kind of crack the code. I'm a discoverer, just like Drewcifer. Okay, so which way? This is the other ship. I always get turned around on the ship. Okay. Alright, Josso. Alright. No, I'm going the wrong way. I've already been here. Okay, I just need to get to my... Oh, that's what I was coming over here for. Save point. You thought I forgot? I didn't forget. Alright, so, who we... This is the second. Okay, now we'll take a good old yielder here. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, we're going, Josso. Okay. What was Josso next to? Alright. I'm sorry, I gotta look at it again. Ah. Not you. Was it you? Yes. Then this will you. Nope. That means the other one's probably behind you, huh? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, probably just right over here. I see you. Oh, anomaly. What? Ooh. Oh, yeah. I got these living ships. They're fanboying. I don't know what to do with them. They're just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna keep going over here real quick. Oh wait, I want to get to the light side. That way it's so nice and bright. All right. Pretty sure this is gonna be a good start. I mean, ultimately, I'll look on Paradise Moons, but this is, I kind of feel like it's equivalent. Like the biomes are similar enough. Let's see here. Yeah, look at all these rocks. Hello, critters. Ooh, very nice. Yes, I got treats for you. All my friends. That's how I call them. Let's go. Alright, so now I kind of want to, because it's one of these planets, right? And rock is abundant. You kind of want to pick and choose your battles, right? You know, I don't want to waste my time with like a shape like this. You know, like whenever I've seen a rock creature, it's had more of a spherical shape. Kinda. I mean, you know, rocky, but it wasn't like oblong. I never had one of those. So, like, this is too big. This is too big. Too big. This looks too big. You know, I'm looking at these rocks and I'm not really feeling them. I'm looking at them and I'm like, maybe these aren't the right shape. Yeah. Like, it's kind of etched in my brain. Like, the size, shape of the rock, like something like this. This is kind of close. Hold on. I don't know. Just start blasting, right? Yeah, but I know how long this might take, so I'm trying to, like, have, like, some shortcuts or something. Like, if I can avoid just wasting time, like, try and nail down some, but starting blasting is like, because I know these little rocks or the flat rocks, they're not going to give me any of those. I'm kind of starting to think like this might not be a good planet. Just kind of looking at the rocks. You know, because you want it to pop out legs and start running. None of these have that kind of shape, I don't think. Yeah, they're either flat or just too big enough. Like, yeah. start blasting. Anyway, so I started blasting. Hey, that's a nice size. Oh, it's unidentified, huh? I'll change that. No, okay. Let's see. Yeah, nah, he's all oblong. Yeah, you know, it's like a kind of rock like that looks like it could sprout legs, if that makes sense. Like kind of like a turtle shell, like a tortoise shell, sorta. Crappy weather's coming in. Man, it's been crappy, but something like that. No? Alright, well. I want that rock creature! Give it to me! Give it, give it, give it, give it. So, I have to make some assumptions about the rock creature. One, it's going to be an incomprehensible size. I think that's how they label it. Like something like, where you're not going to be able to write it, like the sandworm. Even though when you get it, it's 7 meters, and I shrunk it down to 1 meter or 0.1, and it doesn't matter. You can't write it. It's in the code. I think the rock creature is going to be the same way. I'm not 100% sure. What's that, knowledge stone? You don't have anything to teach me? Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome. I'm doing some rock creature hunting. Rock creature. Rock creature. Oh, that was identified. Yeah. Oh, it's cleared up. Oh, thank you. Jeez. Oh, that's a nice rock. You know, okay, now that the storms kind of went away, some of these rocks are good. Like this one looks like it could pop up legs. Let me see them legs! No? No. This way. That was a good size. You know, I figure, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling these rocks. I don't feel like these rocks are like the right shape. You know, it doesn't remind me of the rock that woke up. Sounds like a fan fiction. The rock that woke up. No, okay, we gotta get to that's a decent size. Yeah, so when you're shooting, yeah, I'm sure everyone here knows or remembers whenever you've seen one of these rock creatures, you're mining a rock, all normal, and you haven't finished. You've gotten like maybe halfway through mining it. This is usually in the early stages. That's why I'm using like a C-class multi-tool. And then, you know, right before you finish mining it, it poops out legs. And it starts running. So that's what I'm trying to get. So I was able to get the Titan worm. I think I can get the rock creature. Like if it's tameable, I think it's feasible. It's just going through the trouble of actually finding one of them. Like the chance of finding like someone is gonna have to go through the trouble, and I'm gonna do it right now on this stream. I'm gonna go through the goddamn trouble of finding one of these rock creatures. It might be a stupid long stream, but so you know, okay, so we're here on this like desert biome, and I think we should just kind of stick with the original idea. When I first saw one of these, it was on a paradise moon. So I think I'm gonna leave here, and we're just gonna look for a paradise moon. I want to cut some corners, but this is like a great environment but the rocks don't look right. Yeah, but I also think there's certain conditions with this type of critter, which being on like a paradise moon might increase my chances of like finding it. I think you can find it on pretty much any planet that has those type of rocks, but those type of rocks are like a certain shape. They're kind of like a tortoise shell, you know? Like you can totally, mistake it for a rock. Okay, where's my thingy? Hey, thingy. I've got to call the thingy. Alright, let's go. I haven't named this one. I need a name for this freighter. I'll take suggestions. Oh, where am I? Wrong way. Over here. Alright. So let me think for a second. Should we go No. Let's not go random. What we gotta do is keep going with the map. That makes sense. Alright, keep going with the map. That saves a little bit of time. If I could find a magma moon. See, that was the same thing. So this is a fire planet or lava planet, like how we were just on a desert. So now this would be kind of similar to like the paradise moon. So now I just got to find, yeah, see, Roto. Okay, so let's find that. Oh, hold on. Ah, ice. Oi, we found it. This is a paradise moon. Heck, yeah. Let's go. I haven't discovered anything here. I haven't been here, huh? Alright. Mostly calm. This is going to be cool. Good planet. This is going to be it. I have a good feeling. Alright, so where is that? Eh? No Gucci bush. Do I have anything in here? I do not. Hi. Let's just give it a try. Oh, it's right there. Wow, that's lucky. Whew, I thought that was gonna take a while. Man. See? The Atlas smiles upon me. Free to go! I'm pretty excited to get this live on stream. No one's done this, by the way. I don't think so. I don't know of anyone who has. And I feel like I'm kind of dialed into that thing. I feel like I am. Probably not. Okay. Just for... Alright. What was it called again? New Neurosite. Oh, wait. What was that? Yeah, I passed it, but I went back for it. That's right. Oh, never forget your save points. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is on my second save. I'm trying to figure out, and since I've been talking to Ricey about it, you can't. Like, I wanted to have the cockpit, the ball, like the Death Sphere, but with these, like, thrusters, and apparently you can't. But I might still try and mess around with it. I don't know. I have an idea what I'm doing, but at the same time, I could leave that for later. Alright. We're going this way. Right. Is that you? Is that... Well, here, let's get out of here. Skibbity boppity boo. Nope. Just want to see it anyway. Ah, very good. Let us journey. No, the other side. All right. This is a paradise mirror. Ooh! Nice. We can land over there. You know, that's so weird. I feel like it's such a cheapskate. Like, I want to land on a launching pad just so it won't cost me anything. But it won't cost me anything anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. Good to remember. Alright, so let's... Yeah. Okay, so nice. It's like perfect weather. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking these rocks already. These are the rocks. Yeah. See, these... I think these are better. That one, not so much. But let's get blasting. Oh, alright. Alright, now maybe I can start doing a hike and find an area with a bunch of these. Let me look around. Yeah, I mean, not those. I don't think the round ones. It was the other one. It was like the first one I found, like this one. Those definitely. Ah, great. So this is a field. Ooh, it's got those jumping fish. Nice. Did I get it? Yes. Oh, that was good. Caught it at the last second. Ooh, perfect example. This rock right here. This. Hold on a second. I'll take a picture of it. I'm gonna just take a picture of this because I feel like this is it. I have a good feeling about it. That's okay. That's a good rock though. That's what I'm talking about. That's... Hey, what's up, roly poly? I wonder if I can ride these. Excuse me, sir. No. Incompatible size. Compatible. What did I say before? Incomprehensible? I think that's what I said. Incomprehensible! I want to hunt down these rocks. See, these rocks stick out. Ooh, that's a different one. Hold on. Still, like, you got these other flat ones. It's these. Sentinel drone. What? Oh, come on. Get off it. You ain't gonna get me, pig. You gotta catch me first. Make you run for it. Where is it? Yeah, see? Let's get these rocks, yo. Let's get these rocks. I'm gonna get all the rocks. Not all the rocks. I take that back. Most of the rocks. Well, I take that back. A certain amount of rocks. That's a little better. Ah, right there. That's a good one. It did look like two. Good. That's a good one too. Trying to find the right rocks. This is a good one. No. Okay. So this is made a little bit more annoying because we got sentinels at level 2 alert. So, you know, they won't outright mess with me, but because they see me mining, they be like hating. But I am too fast, they cannot catch me. That one. Good one. Ah, see, that one's inside of that one. You think you can hide from me? Let us identify everything. That's the same one. Okay. So we gonna find this rock creature. No matter what. Well, you know, within reason. So the other part of this is once I do find it, let's say, I gotta be fast enough to like interact with it and oh my god, ooh, adopt it. Why didn't I think of this? Let's go into the register. I actually got to make room right now. I forgot I do not have an empty space. Okay, so one of our friends on main save 2 has got to go. Okay, so it's either Chompy or Stixie. What do you say, chat? Tell me something. Chompy or Stixie? Stixie is kind of like what do you call it? Like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Chompy, big old kind of freaky dinosaur. I think I'm gonna go with Chompy, right? Because I can remake Chompy so easy. Like, you know, this is kind of having fun with it, but yeah, I think Chompy. We're gonna get rid of Chompy. Sorry, buddy. But we need room for the rock creature. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Alright. Give me your eggs! Alright. I'll give you a final ride. See how fast you go. Go! You're not that fast, huh? Okay. Anyway, I'll see you later. Chompy face. Let's get a wrong place. See you later, Chompy. At least, you know, I feel okay about abandoning them on like a paradise moon. You know, I got sentinels there to protect them. It's like a big old sanctuary. That's what it kind of feels like. Alright. So now I'm set, right? I have a chompy egg. Alright, and I am set. Otherwise, good. It's in my first. Yeah, good. Okay, so it's in my first tier. Tier? I don't know. Slide? Whatever that is. Alright, let me find this. That one. Back to it. I got a good feeling about this planet. Looking for certain rocks. That was a good one. Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy? It's one of those hoppy snakes. Here you go. Have some food. Unlimited pellets here, buddy. Oh, I like his fin. It's got like a kind of like horn flare to it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I don't know if I... That's cool. Oh, man, to hell with the rock creature. I'm getting this thing. Okay, I'll be back for you later. How about that? I'm on a mission right now. We're on a journey. Gotta find that rock creature. You understand. Where is it? Oh, that's a good one. I'd rather it was one of these size ones, because they're like bigger. Oh, sentinels. Just run, 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 just run. You can't catch me, dude. Oh, you know what? This is the second. Oh, but I did turn on Forever Sprint. That is so handy. I love Forever Sprint. You can just be like, later. Just leave it on. Okay. Alright. Oi, give me a second here. I'll be right back. So, this is more like a hunt. I'm like hunting. I'm a hunter now. I'm like a critter hunter. Whoa! Monster hunter? Whoa! Cross play with different games. What's happening? Oh, I see you, Sentinel. Nah, you ain't gonna get me on entrapment. I'll just walk away. Got some rocks over here anyway. Where's the good rocks? That's a good piece of rock. Ah, I like these. Rocks, rocks. rocks. I'm sure this is a good area for that. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, this is a good field. Get off my back, Sentinels. Oh, they're coming at me. You know what? I do kind of want to lead them out of here, though. Because I want to come back to this field. Lots of good rocks here. Alright, let me go this way. I'll do a little shuck and jive. See, they're already deactivated. Nah, get out of here. Good rocks. I really hope this rock creature is tameable. I mean, I feel like with the mod it makes everything tameable. I mean, the sandworm got tameable. That just kind of gives me hope for the rock creature. This will take a while. I like these rocks. Something about this rock, I feel like. It's gonna pop out one of these types. You know, the fun thing about that rock creature is, let's say I'm able to interact with it and then adopt it, I'll be able to, like, make it bigger. So it'd be like a big old rock creature. Or at least bigger. I'll put it to, like, a manageable size that, like, anyone can get. Like, 3 to 4 meters. That's like a good height I like to give to players. You know, anything bigger than that can cause issues. I don't know about. It just kind of depends on the critter. So if, let's say if you get past 6, I would say 5. You got a good system, but 6 and 7, probably definitely 7, I think. On systems, you'll start having issues. 7 meters, like the sandworm. Sandworm came in at 7 meters. Shoot one of these for fun. I know it's not one of these. Yeah, it's all raining. I wonder if I can ride one of those. I can! Oh, look at that! Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I made one of these. Not like this, but the same type of creature. And whenever you ride in one of these, you're like looking backwards. Look. I like slowly. But this is a fun one. I like this one. Let's see if we can ride that one. I can? Oh, whoa. Oh, same thing. We're like riding it backwards. Oh, this is crazy. Put in a turbo. There's no turbo. Can't control it so well. It's got like a wide turn radius, but yeah, this is fun. Ah! Yeah! So ridiculous. How is this happening? Okay. Let me get back to my mission. We got a rock hunt. That's a good one. No, not that one. Ah, that's a good one. Come on, storm. Go away. That's a good one, too. Gotta find the right kind of rock to get the right creature. Man, I don't want to even hear the odds, but I'm totally curious what the odds are of finding one of these rock creatures when you're mining for the rocks. I wonder if anyone has that kind of like the data on that. – 1%? Less than 1%? I don't know. Sentinel drones. Psych. You gotta catch me first. You caught me slipping last time. This one. I'll find it. Oh, that's a good one. And it would be nice to find the rock creature in like a big rock, because I know that's the other thing. There's different kinds of rock creatures because of the rock itself. So you could find like a smaller rock creature or a bigger rock creature, like with a different kind of rock texture on it and shape. And so, yeah, you know, I hope I find a big one, like with a big looking rock. But I think if it comes to that, I might end up trying to start a rock collection. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good rock. Oh, that's a good rock. Come on. Give me some legs. Now, I haven't done it underground. I don't even want to... I just want to stay above ground. Because I know when I saw it, it was above ground. So I want to just kind of stick to the factors that I know. So 1, it was above ground. 2, it was on a paradise moon. So far, we got 2 of those covered. 3, it's a certain kind of rock, and this place has a certain kind of rock, it looks like. So I am pretty confident this is a good planet to find it on. Yeah, like this. This is a decent size. Oh, we're going back to the crash site. want to stick to like fields. That's where I see most of those rocks. Let me go back over there. These forests don't seem to have many of those. I like the curvy shapes though in the hills. Nice little paradise planet. Moon? Paradise moon? I mean. Alright, maybe over here. Yeah, these are okay. But I think it's gonna come out of one of these. Like, that texture of rock is what I remember it popping out of. Like, something like that. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, you know what? I think that's good. I think this is gonna work out. Bring it. What you got? Oh, what am I doing? You know what I should do? To speed this up. I mean, I'm pretty fast. I should maybe get an exocraft. Watch this. Check this out. Look at the distance I got. I can offer them food and they're all the way like a mile away. Look at this. Boom. So he's got the green. Now I interact with him. Now when I ride, it'll teleport me. Look, they're coming to, it's coming to me right now, but I can teleport straight to it when you hit ride. That's crazy. Oh, it is a nice one. Hey, ooh. Like side flares around its face. Cheeky parts. I like that. It's a nice one. Kind of got like yellowish kind of green. Yeah. That's nice. Kind of turquoise, like with the accent maybe. That's a nice color. I like that. It's kind of like a Arizona, like desert centipede. All right, let's kick it. Turbo, go fast. Why aren't you going fast? Oh yeah, I remember these. These are the angry butts. See its end tail piece there. I call them angry butts. We're in it. We're inside of it now. Oh no! Look, these are angry butts. Look at the angry butt. We're in it again. Oh! Let's get off here. Get some rocks. Come on. I feel like I'm playing scratch-offs or something. Who is shooting right now? Oh, get out of here. Are you serious? How did you just come out of nowhere and start shooting at me? Oh, now there's a threat detected? Hold on. Now there's a threat detected? Yeah, okay. We'll see about that. Buddy, you're going about it all wrong. Is that it? Really? Okay, well let's find a nice field. That's fine. Let's touch down here. Yeah, there's some good rocks here. Good rocks. There's one right there. There's one right there. Shut up. Get out of here. I mine you, Sentinel. I mine you. You are now mined. Need to mine and run. You can't catch me. Where are my rocky rocks? There we go. I feel like a picky eater. I'm like, not that rock. Only certain rocks. Yeah, and the other thing is I also have to be careful not to kill it. Now, if I remember right, when you hit it and it actually sprouts legs, it like gets its HP back. Let's see, you know how like when you're mining it, it's like mineral strength, like its health strength is going down, you're almost done mining, and you got it. So when the legs sprout, its health like regenerates. So it's like, ah, this is my rock creature health. My second form, so it gets a second wind. So it's kind of hard unless you keep shooting it for a while to kill it. Because I tried. That one. I see you. Be gone! Ooh. Let's go underneath. Oh, this might be a good place. Oh, yeah. There's a few here. Come on. You know, it might be safer for me to do this down here than up there. If I could find spots like this that have the same kind of like layout, I wouldn't have to worry about those guys keep coming after me. But, you know, I am only looking for certain rocks. The one with the potential to become one above all. Not that one. I see you. Alright, can I go through here? Oh, nice little doorway. That's nice. Fancy. Place comes with everything. Ooh, I like that. This place is cool. It's got kind of like a Fraggle Rock feel. Alright, so I gotta go back up top. I don't see many more eggs. I mean, eggs? Yeah, eggs, sure. I got eggs on the brain. Alright. More rocks, more rocks. That's a good one. You know, I looked earlier and I didn't see anyone, you know, post anywhere like how long, like maybe percentage wise, or like how long it would take to find a rock creature. It's like a mystery. But I kind of feel like if you meet some of the conditions, it increases the chances. Now, if I get the game code for this critter, it's gonna also give me information. Well, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be able to kind of decipher some things about it. I'll probably post some pics of its stats, you know, when I get it versus like what I'll do to it like later. So some before and after Jenny Craig's. This music makes it feel dangerous. I'm just hunting rocks, but because of sentinels. How do you fight an enemy that can just appear out of nowhere? That's a good rock. Come on. So it's a rock with like a certain kind of texture. Texture and shape. So that's why I'm only kind of like hunting specific rocks. This is too big, but I'll still shoot it. Remember. Pretty sure it was like a ferrite dust kind of rock. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Venture into everything. No, 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 no. Get out of here. We need to stick to the fields. Yeah, this is where we need to stick to. Yeah, see plenty of these rocks out here. That also leads me to think like this might be the rock. Found some rocks you can find anywhere, some rocks certain areas. Like this rock on this moon you can pretty much find anywhere. Like the kind of flat, flaky, biscuit layered looking thing. I think this flat, glazed looking one too. But the other ones that have that kind of more rocky texture, that's what I'm hunting. Like something like this. And this right here. Hiding. Maybe I shouldn't shoot those because if it gets stuck inside of that rock, I would have to shoot the rock and then I might kill it. So well, I'll avoid those rocks from now on. It's just a whole other thing. There you go, right there. Come on. I know it's out here. I gotta find it. That's a good size. See, that's a pretty good looking rock. Come on. Sprout them legs. Ah, it was 2 rocks in one, that's why. Let me do this real quick. What do we know about the rock creature? I wonder. I do wonder. Okay, so it says here they can be rarely encountered while mining rocks on any world. Funny enough though, when I'm looking at there's an image, it looks like the type of rock, sorta. I need more. Soon I will be invincible. Wait, what? Is that its ID? See, without the hierarchy. Interesting. So someone put here like the descriptor, and if I had more information, I could actually just build my own rock creature. Like I wouldn't have to like find one. And there are 3 different leg types for these rock creatures. There's crab, there's tendril, and there's spider. Now, if I had to choose, I want to go crab. Yeah, let's go crab. I think that would look cool. But rock collection. Maybe we can get different shaped rocks, different legs. You know, that way people can ask for different legs if they want. But if I get one, all I need is one. If I get one, I can change. I know the descriptors to change the rest, so I could change it into anything. Just you. Oh, hold on. I'm looking here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm looking at some images. I'm looking at some rock creatures. Uh, and I'm seeing that someone has posted some locations. So I'm wondering, maybe we should go to some of these known locations, right? Hmm. But if you can find it on any planet, apparently, I should be able to just keep going here and interesting. I'm looking at these rock pictures, these critters. Weather update. Storm clearing. Hey, if I can get a code? Hold on. Yo. Hold on. If I can get a code? Let's see. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm just learning some new stuff. Okay, so apparently I'm seeing a lot of different rock shapes. So this one over here, where is it? Come on, I just saw you. Really? Now you're everywhere before, but now you don't want to be here? Ah, this one. So this one right here, see the flaky biscuit rock looking thing? That one, I'm looking at a picture of something sort of similar. Mm. So, from what I am understanding, I guess you can find them anywhere. Rock creatures can be triggered from any type of rock which has a low amount of hit points. Interesting. Any rock that has a low amount of hit points. When triggered, the rock springs upward into the air and sprouts legs, then runs away from the player after landing. Due to the rarity of large rock varieties with a small amount of hit points, most rock creatures discovered come from small rocks and thusly are of equal small size once revealed. Well, well, well. So I was kind of right before. Now that I read it, uh, there's different size rocks. Uh, Big ones you can get, but it's all based upon like the rock's actual hit point. So if you can find like a mineral that usually has like big rock structures, mineral structures, that doesn't have that many hit points, that has a good potential to be a big rock creature, and that would be a prize. So I'm looking at these. I'm looking at a sphere. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so until here, I've been looking at different versions and stuff. While I'm moving around here. Uh, yo, there's a sphere. I mean, it even has some like quartz chunks sticking out of it. But yeah, it's like a sphere. That is way cool. Okay, so I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. Hmm, should we go to a system where someone already discovered a rock, or should we try and discover one on stream? I kind of wanted to discover one on stream. I'm gonna do that. I do have some places listed of where other people have went ahead and found some of these, but looking at these, pretty cool. I'm not getting any code for it though, so wait, that says hold on, maybe. Is that? No. Ah, too bad. Okay, that's okay. Uh, world system, rock creature. Okay, just trying to quickly read. Fast. Okay. All right. What was it called? Aurelian rock creature. Okay. Rock creature. So rock creature. It looks like the code is capital ROCK, capital CREATURE, but all together, like sandworm, how that looks. So on that line for sandworm, it's kind of the same deal. All right, so I guess any of these rocks are fair game. Yeah, I guess so. These can turn into them now. From all the pictures I was looking at, these can turn into it. It's the ones with the less hit points though, so like those. Alright. You know, those are good because they have low hit points and they're pretty decent size. Alright, like these. Okay, so these make a good category because the hit points are low for the rock and it's a decent size. It's like bigger than this rock next to it. So this, let's see. So, yo man, you were totally right. Just keep blasting. I guess it doesn't matter. But you know, if I'm gonna be picky about rock, I might as well stick to ones that are a little bit bigger, like these. Like these would make good rock creatures because it's a decent size. Look how it comes up to my hip. What was that, like 3 feet, sort of? Yeah. So if that were to sprout legs, yeah, numbers game for real. It is. And now that I know it's any rock, I thought it was just certain rocks. It's any rock. Well, not any rock. Rocks with low hit points. So that's, I guess, the criteria. Alright. Rocks with low hit points. Low self-esteem. Not those. Okay, that has higher hit points. I don't want that. Where are we going? Ah, there we go. Huh. So, I'm thinking about this rock creature. How can you... Because if you can make it out of any rock on any planet, the texture is like, the rock texture is probably crazy. Like the amount of options, you know, like, huh. So like you can find one, but too much hit points. Numbers game, numbers game. Those are a good size. I hope I find it at one of those. It's a good size. Ah! Do run, run, run. This one over here. I am also gonna go eventually to the anomaly and give away eggs, but I figured I'd save that for the end of the stream. Towards the end, I'll just poop out a bunch of eggs, run to the anomaly, get all Oprah. Here's an egg for you! Here's an egg for you! That's what Oprah sounds like, right? Come on, where's my good rocks? Did I kill all the good rocks around here? Come on. Let's get a critter. Who should we get at? Oh yeah, I gotta work on high beams. Shoot. Did I change? Hold on. Let me check gas real quick. Did I change their locomotion? I think I did. Let me just check real quick. Ooh, that's violent. That looks like a land creature's locomotion animation. Yeah, see the way it's like... it's so weird now I can kind of tell, but the way it's kind of like jumping around like that, it's like trying to mimic the locomotion animation I put into it, and I am not 100% sure which one I put into. I do remember I changing it though. Oh wait, before I let you go, hold on a second. You got any turbo? What do you got? Oh, yeah, you do. A little bit. Hey, there you go. That's not bad. Then you get stuck on some crystals. Okay. There you go. Come on. You got it. No? You done? Is that it? What are you stuck on? The plant? Come on. Oh, come on. Go. No? Dude, I'm almost... It's gonna... I'm almost scared it's gonna vibrate so much it's gonna like phase me out of this reality. Hold on, let me get out of here. Alright. Never mind. We'll experiment later with that one. Gasps. Figured I'd a little critter out. Who's a good critter for this? I think Rodenti. Should we get Grogu out here? Yeah. What's up, little buddy? You can help me mine. And I can ride you. Show me the rocks. I might as well just walk. Oh, jeez. Gonna find the right rock. Gonna find the right rock. To make sweet love with the rock, baby. Wait, what? Not too much hit points. I should stop doing that. That's rocks and rocks. That doesn't work out. It's just gonna get stuck. This is a perfect rock. It's not attached to anything. You could just sprout some legs. Sprout some legs. Sprout some legs. No? Okay. Man, I'm also... I hope I'm fast enough to catch it, too. That's another thing I probably gotta worry about. Well, I caught the Titan worm, so hopefully... I got some muscle memory left. Yeah, I was also thinking, oh, maybe I should, you know, get an exocrat, but I think I can only find one of those rock creatures if I'm using, like, my multi-tool. It didn't say either way in the article, so I don't want to introduce a factor that could waste my time, I guess. These are all bad rocks. Come on, Grogu. With your short ass legs, come on. Use the force or some shit. Come on, buddy. Why are you just looking at me? Thank you. Come on. Slowpoke, jeez. Gotta find those rocks. There's one right there. There's two. Yeah, those are good size. I think I'd be happy if they popped out from one of those. Warning! Ah, come on. For real? Alright. They're asking for it. I mean, I'm just minding my own business. Two of them? Trying to jump me out here? Yo. Yo. Oh. Is that it? Oh man. Oh well. That's fast. Oh, wait a second. This is is one of those, Oh, okay, we're good. Nah, too much forest around here. Go this way. That way looks okay. Oh, please, by all means, render in. Jeez. Jeez. Whoa. That one's got a funky eye. Whoa. Is it... it's kind of like a goat pupil, maybe? I don't know. Can I ride you? No, I cannot. Yeah, oh, okay, so let me complete a thought I had earlier. So I wonder if you could change the rock. Like, I don't know how you would do that. Maybe it's like a species seed or a genus seed or a subspecies, or I think it was one of those is like there's like a secondary gene. I think that's what it was, a secondary genus seed. So there's extra hex, and I think those are what go into those rocks. But man, just thinking about because you got like a type of rock, and then you got all the versions of that type of rock out there. Oh, it's maddening. It's infinite. So I don't know if you can. I doubt you can change rocks. So whatever rock you get the legs come out of, that's it. You can't change it. Like, I might be able to change the legs. That I think I can definitely do. But on the other hand, once I get my hands on the code, I could just test. I could keep changing parts of the hex code and checking what the results are and finding out which one leads to changing what the rock looks like, instead of maybe, let's say, the legs. Maybe the legs are the only thing you can change. I don't know. I don't answer questions. But the first step lies in capturing a live specimen. We're going to capture a live specimen, all right. I have to be alert. That's why I'm shooting the rocks like this too. So like I'll shoot it once or twice. Like I don't want to shoot it all in one shot. That way, give it a chance to run, you know? What makes it go by just a little bit longer. And incoming storm. Hey, you know what would be a cool upgrade? If, like, you can get an upgrade that makes you see clear vision in storms. Like, you get, like, a helmet upgrade. It sounds so simple, but, like, that's an awesome upgrade I would totally get. Like, see how it's all fuzzy here? Like, if you had the upgrade, it'd just be like, no, I'm gonna turn that on. Oh, we got some birds up here. What do you got up here? What do you got? Oh, we got more snakies! Flying snakes! Alright, now we gotta... kind of wander around, I guess. In the muck, in the nasty, being on site. It's what we do. There's some, yeah. A few of them. Good. Nope. Oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta give my buddy some treats. Yeah. There you go. I saw another one over here. Behind here? Okay, we gotta stick to the fields. Ah, perfect. This one right here. Okay. So, from my understanding, that was 2.5 minutes of storm. I'm just guessing, but it felt like that because I was testing on another Paradise planet that had storms, and apparently their storms last a little bit less. Maybe, I don't know, compared to like more stormy planets. 2.5 minutes. Oh, there's some. Whew. Find this rotten rock creature. Put it out of its misery. Wait, I take that back. I wonder if this is like I wonder if, I mean, it's kind of almost feeling like Moby Dick kind of thing going on. I'm like, Captain Ahab out here. Oh, gotcha. Fucking scared me, goddammit. For scaring me, you must die. Nope. No. Huh. Did I pick this place clean? Huh. Uh-huh. You know, I think I also confirmed. I'm not sure if I said it in the last stream, but I think I confirmed that in order to get the Titan worm, you have to be the one to have scanned it, like information-wise, and then, yeah, I mean, of course, you need the mod to do it. But I'm saying, if you were with someone and you have the mod and they don't have the mod, and they scan the Titan worm before you do, you're not going to be able to get it. So you got to get your own scan of the Titan worm, and then you feed it, and then you interact with it, and then you can adopt it. Those are the steps. Couple? Looks like. This one. See another one right there. I'm afraid I'm gonna kill it like, before I can get it. Like, I don't know why, but I got like the weakest gun you can get, C class, right out of a like anomaly cabinet. All my other multi-tools were too beefies. Too many beefies. Oh, that would have been a good one. Okay, there's some. I was thinking about being picky about shooting the ones that are like embedded into other rocks, but now, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You gotta just get them whenever we see them. It would be ideal, but now it's you know, more and more apparent. It's definitely a numbers game. Ah, yeah. Wait, can I scan you? Yeah. Aha! Uh-oh. I knew this was going to be a super slow stream tonight. I wanted to keep it chill. I had a mission, an agenda. Gotta get these rock creatures ticked off the list. Are they shooting at me? Oh, you know what? Maybe. I'm so fast. The world's gotta catch up to me in rendering. So fast. Moves like a cheetah. A space cheetah with 6 legs. That's a good rock. Hold on. Damn, that would have made a good one. Maybe. Nah, these only have like those layered ones. I gotta go back to those hilly areas to get those round ones. Alright, yeah, let's stick with that. Ah, here's one. Gotta catch 'em all. That's one right there. Oh! Oh, is that a cabinet? Yeah! Well, that's always fun. Running across a cabinet on foot. Let alone by the air. Nice. I'm gonna call my ship over here. Yielder to me. Alright, so should I reload before checking it? Sometimes I do that, but I don't know. Man, nice colors. Purple, yellow, like orange. It's cool. I'll just go in. Fuck it. Yeah, it's another C class. I'll just stick with what I have. That's fine. Okay, so let's check out the rocks around here. Maybe these hills. It's a good sign. I think I saw, yeah. There's a sentinel right there. Yeah, see, there's 3 right there next to each other. This is a good area. Hilly areas. Yeah, let's go up here. There. Nope. Hold on. Oh. Get out of here. Ooh. There's a nice group right over here. A bunch of them. Oh, this is a good area. Come on, one of these. Come on, one of these. You guys are all next to each other. Ah. That's too bad. Yeah, okay, so since it can be any kind of rock, I'm just gonna choose to shoot one type of rock because it's a pretty rock, and I would very much like the creature to be that rock. So we're gonna keep shooting these. Plazoots. Yeah. It's a good height. It's a good height. Kinda up to your hip. We'll see what kind of legs sprout out. I am voting crab legs. So we got crab, tentacle, and spider. Spider is like the little like tarantula legs. You know what? I wonder. It may be possible, but I'm gonna mess with it and see if I can stick some claws on it. Like, you know, the claws that are on like the beetles. I don't know. I'm gonna maybe try and add it like in the spot on the hierarchy that maybe it would be at. if it was like a beetle. So it should be the same on that. I don't know. Stuff is wacky though. I'll find out. I'll fuck around and find out. I'm getting kind of stoked because like I've been doing this for a little bit and I feel like it might happen soon. There's a good feeling about this planet. Paradise Moon. Oops, sorry, plant. Twazoot. But wow, like some of the pictures, if you take a look at the, I think it's the wiki article. I don't know. Is it? I think it's one of those. But if you look up rock creature and you start seeing all the other different versions of rock creatures people have posted, man, there's some pretty ones. There's ones, you know, with those big quartz just kind of sticking out. There's cool shaped ones. Like, I saw like a sphere. I saw like a cube sort of looking thing. Well, more like a rectangle-y sort of thing. Yeah, I hope I get a good one. But I feel like this is only gonna lead me to... Oh, hold on. What if... Okay. What if I take the mineral data, like that? Right, that's the rock I'm hunting, the plazoot, right? So this is in the files, right? So it has its own freaking code. Is that like I can stick legs on? Because it's gonna. Because the legs will come out of a rock like that. It'll just boop, just pop out the bottom. So I wonder, can I Frankenstein it? Like if I go, because I know where the code is for this mineral. Can I grab that? Go into the empty slot that's there right now in my register. And just create... I would need to take a look. I don't know. I need an example. I just can't go in blind. I need more information. But if I don't know. Maybe that's getting the hex code for this thing is part of it, you know? So maybe you can choose what kind of rock by just changing the hex code of the rock you like. Maybe. Who knows? I will mess with it, though. Tell you what. It is on the agenda. Yeah, so after the stream tonight, I'm gonna take a look. You know, I'm not certain, but it might be in Peter Land's Excel spreadsheet. Not you guys again. Come on. I'm gonna have to check that spreadsheet. Maybe I had the answer all along. But talking about it out loud sounds nice because now I got an idea about how to change the rock to like a rock you like better. Oh wow! Oh wow! This is live on stream. Look at that! Look at that! It was shooting at the freighter. What? That was sick. I caught. You know what? I think we need to get revenge. I bet they were real sorry they did that. Wow! What's my... Oh, it's at 6. Darn! I thought I put it down to 2. Maybe I'm gonna switch ships. I love this ship though. This is like my baby. Sentinels already? Get out of here. Yeah, so that means I can go through my library of minerals, of everything I've ever discovered, or at least recently, what I have access to at least, and go into the JSON files and get that line. So then I'm like, boom, alright, so this is what this rock looks like. And let's say I find a rock creature here, then I'll have a rock creature, let's say. It allows me to adopt it, right? So it allows me to feed it, allows me to adopt it. Sweet, that's what we're looking for. That's the goal here. So once I have it, then I'll be able to get into its JSON code. And once I'm in there, I think I can find the line for the rock. Like what type of rock it is, mineral. Then I'm thinking that's what I can switch out to, like a different rock. So imagine that, like you have a mineral you really, really like. I can make you a critter, like a freaking diamond ring. Like you bring me the stone and I make you the ring. But it's a rock creature. So you bring me the mineral, like, oh, but you'd have to bring me the mineral hex code. So you'd have to, like, you know, be able to get into the save editor, know where to go. And I mean, if you get access to the save editor, I can tell you, you know, someone where to go to get it, to find it, and then give that to me, and then I could use that. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be out here making critter rocks with precious stones in them, so gamers can like marry their online girlfriends with them. It'd be momentous. It's okay if they're virtual. It's alright. Virtual wives are cool. It's alright. on stream! We caught it! Boom! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Yes! 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 Yeah! What? Yes! Yes! I got it! He's mine! Oh, wow. How long was that? Like an hour? Just about? Okay, moment of truth. Look at that. We can ride it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Yo, 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 yo! Yo! Yes! Can you run? Can you run? Can you run? Oh, you do the little critter run! Oh, you do the little skitter critter! He's doing the little skitter critter run! Oh, look at you go! Oh, look at you go! Oh, what a happy little rock you are! Oh, what a happy little rock! Oh, so lovely! Oh, wow, wow, wow! And we can poop out an egg, so let's do that right now. Let's get an egg from you, Yodo. Yodo! I like that name though. Yodo. A Yodo. Yo, yo, Yodo. Poop up the eggs. Thank you, Yodo. Yo! Let's take a look inside the companion register. So, ooh. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Interesting. So if you've ever seen these before, I've seen these before at community nights, where it's just a, you know, set of legs running around. And it's not showing the rock inside the companion register. Okay, so what do we got? 1.2 meters. Lush. Nice. It's already old. It's elderly. Stats. That doesn't matter much. Interesting. Well, I got one. Which means now I got the code. And, surprise, surprise, we can write it. I didn't expect that. I thought, you wouldn't be able to write them. But no, I guess you can. And, I am so curious to see what the code is for this one. Like, I'm gonna go through each line and just kind of find out what does the rock represent. And can I change it? Because looking at that, alright, so you're looking at, here, let's take a quick look. Actually, come here, you! Come here, you! Hold on a second. Before you go, let's take a quick shot. Alright, buddy, here. I want to get a good shot, though. Hold on. Oh, you just pooped. Oh, wait. I want to get that on screen. Come back. Come back. Come back. Photo opportunity by the poop, man. Come on. Oh, we got stuff in the sky. Come on, quick. Come here. Come here. I'll give you treats. Here's a treat. Here's a treat. Okay, get. Alright, that's good. That's that. Oh, you ran away. God damn it, I messed it up. Come back. I gotta get those, come on. Stop. I just want to take a picture. It's like a little kid. Ooh, got it. Boom. All right, I was looking for the thumbnail. Here we go. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Ooh, I like that one over there. Looks like a star screen. I'll just take another one like me. It's kind of nice too. Yay! All right. Victory! I had a good feeling. So I know the different descriptors for the different legs. I'm pretty sure they're going to be the same. Like once I look at the code, I can, tell right away. It might be named differently. So I might have to kind of follow whatever it's starting. But yeah. Wow. It's a big rock too. This isn't a small rock. This is a decent sized rock. Like if you look at some of the pictures of these online, there's a lot of small ones. This is a pretty big, or decent size. Yeah. Bigger than average. We got the bigger than average rocks out here, alright? But, hey, I know this now. This is a critter that I can ride and get eggs from, which means I can increase its size. So I wonder, this is the thing I wonder, if I increase its size, would that only increase the size of the legs and leave the rock alone? Because maybe the rock is like static and it can't be changed, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh shit though, we got it! Oh, jeez Louise, we got it. Shout out to Enra Silver friggin' for that awesome suggestion to get one of these. Kind of put me on like an obsessed path. After a minute, I was like, no, I gotta get it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. And I did it. So yeah, now I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So, let's do this in honor of. Oh man, imagine if I get. See, here's what I really want. I really want to give someone I know this egg right now. Just so that way they can hatch it right. They should be able to hatch it. You know what? Someone told me that there was a timer on theirs. I think that's the mod. I'm pretty sure. Like, if someone gave me an egg, I could hatch it right now. It would, like, get rid of the timer. Oh, you know what? Oh, no shit. Yeah, come through, man. Here, let me check my settings. Invite only. Friends only. Okay. Yeah. Well, are we gonna get Drewcifer up in here? Do I have a base here? You'll be able to just see me on the planet, right? Well, I already got an egg. I'll just kick you here and wait for you. Let's just do that. I'll kick it on this planet. I like it. It's active. I like its personality. It's just like it skitters around you. Go back to the ship. Storm clearing, nice. Drewcifer coming in on good timing. Good weather. Excuse me. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah, enabled, friends only. Oh, you know what? We haven't teamed in a while. You might actually have to re-add my friend code. Try that out. Do you see me as like a? And this multiplayer system is whack, man. It needs like maybe I need to put your maybe I need to put your code in. But you're right there. Look. Boom. So here's my code. But I see you. You're like you're in my list. So I'm like, what? Why is this hard? It's like, why are they making it hard on us? It's multiplayer is on. It's friends only. So you should be able to just join. You his friend. There's my friend code on screen. 6P, 6D, 55, MK, YB, VKP. Oh wait, you know what? Try. Okay, yeah. I'll wait. I'll wait. Let me know when you're done, and then I'll try. Maybe like I'll try. Maybe just changing the mode select. But I know it's either like you might have to re-enter my friend code, or I might have to re-enter your friend code, even though you can see me on the list. It's weird. So it's like that doesn't make sense if I'm on the list and I'm on the list, you're on the list, we're both on the list. What's going on with the world? Yeah, but for real, man, multiplayer's a bit borked in No Man's Sky. I definitely think it needs a huge improvement. Should definitely listen to some of the suggestions by the communities. Good ideas out there. It's code implementation. That shit. Yes. Successful stream. I sent out to do what I said I would do. It said, no, my sky friend already added. Motherfucker. Why? Yeah, let me do that. Hold up. Let me just do that. Fuck this. Get out of this. Hold on, let me jump in and out real quick. Do a quick. Ooh, see? That's some nice crisp air. You can see the color really nice. Like no atmosphere interference. That's a good. That's the way the yellow's supposed to look. It looks nice. Okay. Let's go to mode select. Drewcifer, look at that! Hurrah, man!
Yo, yo.
Yo! You're on site with ONSETTER!
Nice. Yeah, I'm curious what. Let's see what this critter does here.
Yeah, so we gotta check a couple of things, like if it's a timer, if you can do anything to it, if you can interact with it at all. What else? That's it, really. If you can interact with it, like what can you do? Can you pet it? Can you feed it? Can you ride it? Can you get an egg? I think you can only do some of those things with the mod, but you're
Yeah,
you're in a
I'm just curious. I'm curious even what I see. I wonder if I'll see the same rock. I wonder. Yeah.
ooh, yo, that would be insane. Well, just thinking about that, man, just kind of crazy. Like, oh, I'm not gonna. I remember. I got maneuverability pretty high up on this one. Abelsal, haven't been here in a while. I have a base. I have a base somewhere around here.
Nice. Yeah, I think a few people do.
This has some cool rollers with the eyeballs in it. Yeah. Proto rollers. That's what they're called. Ooh, that was weird. The atmosphere just kind of like shifted and just got a little bit clearer. That was weird. Rendering.
Could have synced up with my current weather, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, what just? Did that bird just smack me out of orbit a little bit? What? What? Yeah. All right. This is crazy.
All right, here I'm coming towards you.
Yeah, look. Okay. So even. Oh, wow. Oh, that's unfortunate, but here we go. You ready?
Yep,
It's gone. The rock's
it's
gone.
gone. I was worried about that.
Mm,
So I think how it works in the game logic is it doesn't ever it just picks up the rock that it's like that you shoot and just grabs that rock and then runs with it. So whatever rock it is, but it never actually gets attached to the creature code itself.
so I mean, I could definitely change out the legs. Just have it
Yeah,
be.
you can make it the crabby legs or the slithery legs.
Mm, but I can't put another rock on there ever again. I mean, it's multiplayer, so maybe like single I
It
can.
could be, yeah, maybe. I
Huh.
wonder though, like, yeah, I thought it might just take some rock, like whatever planet you're on, it might be a different rock depending
Here,
on the planet or something like that, I thought, but
here. Can you tell me what happens?
yeah,
Can
let
you
me
hatch
see if I
that?
can hatch that.
Yeah.
It has a timer, 23 hours.
Okay. So yeah, the mod I guess on mine takes away the timer, and
Gotcha, yeah.
it's funny. I could just like hatch something and get something and hatch it like right away, and then like have it poop eggs right away.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I kind of hope like on my single save I get to keep the rock. You know, like that would be cool if I could keep the rock. But if not, you know, this is cool.
This is cool. Yeah, I wish I had the rock too. I was excited to have the rock.
Yeah. But I want. I don't know. I want to figure out like where the line was. Like I was saying earlier, like if I could figure out where the line is, that it's like this is where the rock is, or you know this. If there's a hex code for the rock, like if you're using like the mineral, like yeah, from like a discovery or something, right? Like you discovered it, now you have the hex code. Let's just say it's in your history, you can use it, or like reference it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then maybe slap it on there, and then you know, it's kind of sad like this though.
Yeah, it's not quite as.
Oh
Oh, you
boy,
can still ride it though.
let's see, go fast, yay! Okay, that is kind of
Nice.
so it's
That's kind of cool there.
it's kind of like on each foot, like so I got a set, so it's kind of like one of those like wheelie like okay.
Looks like a spider Segway or something.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what it is. It's like a spider Segway. Oh no. Oh. Well, I am definitely gonna muck around with this. This is gonna give me a lot of stuff. So you gotta report back to me so I can report back to everyone else. Let me
Yep, yep.
let us know. Okay, when you get to it, you probably I don't even know if you'll be able to do anything. Like feed it, give it a pellet, like give it a pet, give it a pat. You might not be able to do anything. You might be able to just have it like follow you around, maybe.
Sure, yeah, yeah, that's what I imagined. Kind of like some of the bird and
Yeah.
the bat and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, even in the little window, it shows it as just legs. That's why before I brought it out, I was like, "Uh oh," that's when I
You could
saw.
see in the green preview, yeah.
Yeah, it's like just legs,
I mean, it looked like you had it fully since, yeah, you could bring it out
like that
when you're a
cereal.
single player. Yeah, you could bring it out and it was running around and everything.
What was that Rick and Morty cereal? Just eyes.
I don't know.
It was like just eyeballs. It's like kind of like just marshmallows, like but it's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just eyes. Have you seen Falcor?
Nice.
I took the freaking wings off a dragon, and it has a total Falcor vibe. And get it? I spell it like Core, core, because it's got no wings. Good luck.
Got it.
Goodbye.
Nice. Nice.
You seen Talus, right?
Yeah, yeah, yep.
You seen Talus?
Yeah, I saw you giving them out, all the ones you were giving out at the anomaly.
Yeah, yeah. You seen Grogu then, right? This little fucker.
You can ride that?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh, look, you can look underground. On the stream, you can see it's like underwater.
Oh yeah, cool. With the
Look,
bubbles
the
coming up, that's
bubbles.
neat.
All right, go fast. Oh wow, it's like I'm freaking out in the grass. I love this grass. Can't even see him.
Yeah, he's varied.
And the babies. Treats for I pretty much showed you all the rest of the. Yeah, you've seen the rest of these. Oh yeah. So see, I put this on stream a few times.
Yeah, the weird worm. Wow, it's extra weird here, sticking out all crazy.
Yeah, but you can ride them like, and they don't go underground. They stay right above, right on top of the ground.
That is freaky.
Isn't it?
What about those eyeball ones? They're the tentacles even that just stick up out of the ground.
Oh, oh, that's the next one. Thank you. That's the
Yeah, dude.
yeah. All right, so we're going after that next. We did rock creature. We're gonna try and find the tentacle ones. Oh man, you know what? I know it's in my whatchamacallit list. Like it was even in the last stream. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it.
Yeah, you can find them. Even the eyeball stalks and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, they show up for sure.
I like the tentacle ones, but the one that was on stream was like eyeballs that were coming through. They were pretty
Nice.
decent sized, big. But I've seen the tentacle ones that are huge. Those that would be awesome to find. So what I'm gonna do also, I'm giving myself homework. Like, so next,
Sure, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna search around to see anyone who's posted pics of those ones that are like extra big, like because you know there's ones that are actually like extra big tentacles that come out. So that's the one I want to try and find because I think they're like those gophers. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, yeah.
the Ice
Yep,
Age
yep.
gophers. So
Yep.
their coding is funky. You know, they might pop under and then pop back up. So you won't be able to control that. So I don't even know if you'd be able to
Yeah.
ride it. If you do, you'll just be like kind of floating above it. Like when you ride a bat or a bird, you're like floating like a meter above it. Like, this is cool.
Yeah, yeah, I saw you flying those, yeah, into space.
This works. this is this is reality. This is real. This is fine. And but yeah, this. Oh, see, lately he's been running off. Where'd you go, Mike? There you go. Oh, so fast.
Dang, he's big.
Yay! And you can ride it. Riding
Uh,
this one is fun. Like I really like this one. Can I kick it into high gear? Nah, it doesn't have a high gear.
it's tilling, doing some tilling.
Yeah. And you could change the color. Like up there was it like yellow. You could change it. I've seen like all, you know, blues and reds and everything. But I got lucky. The one I
Yeah,
got was yellow.
it's like blue to me.
It's blue to you.
Or purpley blue.
Like the tips, right? The antenna parts.
Yeah, yeah, the tips, yeah.
Huh. Can you look? Are you looking at it on your screen or on the stream?
On my screen, I see it on your stream, and it definitely doesn't look like that to me.
Oh, okay. So you can see it looks yellow for me on mine.
Yep.
Trippy. Ah. But man, the locomotion animation is all you needed to change to be able to ride it like this. It was set to plow, which is like its natural thing. I changed it to proto roller, and when you set it to that, it stays on top of the ground and doesn't go through it. So I tried that with a few other things like some jellyfish, but oh yeah, so that's kind of my next thing too. The child of Helios. I need to cure its sidewayness.
That's a feature, dude.
Well, I want to give options. I want to give upgrade options. So yeah, I mean, even if it's slow, it doesn't matter. As long as you're like sitting on top of it and moving forward, people will love it. Like as long as you're not going sideways, because you're going slow in it when you're sideways anyway. So like the speed, no one cares about the speed. They just want to be on top of it and going around.
Sure, sure.
But I don't think I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that too. Um, and I have to empty another space. I think I'll do that on my main save because that's where I think I have the egg. Let me check here. I think it's on the save. Child of Helios. Don't think so. No. Okay. Yeah. It's on the main save. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna mess with that. Mess with that. Look, free towing. It's like your land's getting farmed.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the animation.
That's
Man, the rain.
looks a little stuck, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's totally stuck. Oh, can I? Oh, hold on a second. I wonder.
You hit a rock. It's a big root there.
Huh?
Just why he's stuck. You hit a rock or something.
Oh no, I want to try and like the crowd of birds, like the flock of birds. I want to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to see if I can get that. Hold on a second.
There's some little bats here. I think there might be those flower ones here too.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not.
Oh, there you go. So incompatible size. These are the ones you cannot ride. It's like hard in the code.
Gotcha. Yeah, they probably show up more like particles or something than.
I could grab one of those bats though. Oh, come here, come here.
They're always up in my house hanging out.
Oh, that's right. How come
I think there might be some bigger ones here too.
normally?
Yeah,
Like,
here's a big one here, right over here. In the sky.
oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta get it before the storm. Come on.
Yeah, the storm's not too bad, but.
Hey, how come I can't? Is it the view that I'm in? Let me change the view. I don't know why I can't.
They're pretty far. They're a little far off there. I mean, they're pretty big when you get up to them.
Should be able to. I mean, the range.
Like,
on
there's
this...
little ones and then there's big ones.
Yeah, I see. How big is that one? I know I scanned these before. I know you scanned them first, but when you don't do it after like a while. So that one was.
Yeah, they'll be there.
3.8.
Scan again.
Where's the other one? There it is. Come on, stop moving. Let me get you. 3.5. The other one was bigger. 3.5 also. Hold on a second. Let me go on that. Right here. Anything above me? Straining my neck over here. Come on, where are you? There you go. There you go.
Let's see, what do I show here?
3.8? 3.5. 3.5. Okay. Can I catch you? Can I try? Oh, interesting. You know what, man? I'm starting to think with this mod, I can't uh, grab a creature unless I scanned it myself. Because I'm trying to get one of those,
And it doesn't work?
and it doesn't work. But I've gotten creatures that were
Interesting.
further away, like in range. The thing, this mod has a really good range, like a
It's
mile
kind of a
range.
cool looking one too, actually, with the wings and the bird face. Never actually checked the discovery tab on that one. Cool.
Just smash my homie here.
Oh yeah, and there is one of the flying flower things here somewhere too.
Right, like a little cup, like a butter, like a cup
Yeah,
of one of
yeah,
those
yeah,
things.
like a mini sunflower like flying around.
Yay! Like a flock of those. I remember. Okay, got it right there. Can I? Can I scan you? Can I scan you? Can you let me scan you? Yeah. All right. Part one. How about part two? Nice. Okay. So you can't ride those either, but I can interact with them. So why can't I get the big birds?
Yeah, weird that you can't get the big bird then.
But it's within range. Like I've gotten things further away. It's so weird that it's being stubborn or whatever it's doing. Like because if it was like, oh, I can't interact with something that I didn't scan, I just did it. Like, and you've already scanned those. The daisy birds. So some of them.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, I've scanned them and uploaded them, everything.
Yeah. So why not the big birds? Very strange. Um, Yeah, they're all coming up like 3.5 for me. There's not any that are bigger. Where'd you go?
Yeah, yeah, there's the 3.5, but then there's like the 0.5, just bats, the regular bats that fly around.
Yeah, I see these guys. Bat. What's that one? Bat. Oh, it's a bat bird. It's like bat face with bat ears with bird wings.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I saw a bat wing one up there too. Wasn't there a roller on this one? I thought there was.
I don't think there's any, it's all flying stuff, yeah. So a lot of times these weird bubble planets like this seem to have mostly flying critters. I found a few of them with mostly flying. At least in this sector of the galaxy.
Yeah, it's got that green filter. I got a planet with the same green filter, but the big dragon birds in the background look really cool, like the silhouette, like flying
Yeah, and
around
it's
like
got
that.
like nice. I like the nice trees and stuff too. Even at first I was a little. I was like, oh, another purple grass planet. I'm always finding these purple ones.
Yeah.
And then it came down. And I was like, wow, the green is kind of cool actually. And then yeah, the trees and the cool rings on the planet above too, since it's a moon. Yeah.
Oh yes. Ooh.
Yeah, I could do some exploring, find some more. I haven't played in so long. This is like the most time I've come in here.
Hey. Well, I'm sorry to hijack you to uh, do some eggy stuff for me, but I need some help.
Oh yeah, yeah. Happy to test it and see what happens here.
It'll be fun though. Hopefully, the end result would be designer pet rocks. Ultimately, is kind of like my goal. I mean, because like, how was I able to like get it and it have its rock? but then when I go to multiplayer, the rock goes away.
Yeah, I wonder. You should go back to single and then see if
Yeah,
it's still. Yeah, see if it still shows up.
that's so like all right. Where's my ship? 1 second. Let me do a little. All right. Let me do a quick little tip. All right. Cool. All right. I'm going into most select. Thank you. You're a scholar and a gentleman, sir. Yeah, so once I can get my mitts on that code, oh yeah, I'm gonna touch things, I'm gonna make things go that way and that way. Oh yeah, I could have any amount of legs I want. Maybe. Actually, I gotta look at the code. I shouldn't talk shit until I can for sure know. Take a look. All right, moment of truth. Oh, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, we lost the rock. We lost the rock. Oh man, I really wanted the rock to be president. Ah, that's a shame. But you know, the fun thing is at least I got on stream the catching of a rock creature, the riding of a rock creature, feeding of a rock creature, the egg laying of a rock creature, the sharing of thus egg of rock creature. We've done a lot with rock creature. Mostly look for it. But here we are at the, I guess, end of the journey. The hunt for the rock creature is over. I'd say it was successful because even though I did lose a rock creature friend, I did earn a new many tentacle creature friend. Hopefully it's friendly. We'll find out. And I'm gonna mess with this. I'm gonna change the legs. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to test a bunch of stuff. This is gonna be fun. Should I leave a, I feel like I should, Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta do a, another anomaly giveaway-a-thon. So, we are not giving this out until we hear back from Drewcifer and see if you can do anything. Can you pat it? Can you feed it? Can you ride it? Can you get an egg from it? Most likely with this thing, I think because I got the mods, I think you may be able to pat it and feed it, is my guess. I'm not sure about riding it, but I feel like you may be able to pat it and feed it. So you'd still be able to interact with it, I feel like. This is a good size. I like the meter. Here, let's take a quick look at how tall it is. I forgot. It's at 1.2 meters. Okay, that's like hip. That's like hip height. I think that's what I was looking at with the rock. Kind of comes up to your hip. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. And this is the size we got it at. So I'm gonna test different heights. That's not going to be my main focus. I think my first main focus is to see what's going on with the rock and see if we can maybe put the rock back? And wouldn't it be crazy if we could put other stuff there? Like, what if instead of a rock, I put a tree? I mean, I feel like the game would look at a tree the same way it looks at a rock. So I may be able to just steal that hex and just slap it in the space of, like, where the rock should be. And maybe it'd be a tree. Whoopee. Yee, I shall try such a thing. A bunch of ideas. So, let us get some eggies for the anomaly giveaway-a-thon. Who do we want to give out tonight? Are you 1 meter or 3? Hold on a second. Are you 1? 3. Yeah, 3's good. 3's good. Oh, I'm still hungry. Thank you. Give me... Here, let me give you some... Whoa! What's happening there? Do you see what's happening? What is that? What? Yeah. I'm completely frozen. I can't move. Can't do anything. Respond positively to the stranger's statement, etc., etc. Mr. Bobbles is feeling cherry. Who's Mr. Bobbles? What's happening right now? This is live on stream, so this is like... What is happening? What? Hello. Mr. Bobbles, can you release me from this chrono prison? What's happening here? Oof. I don't know. But I don't like it.